I'm Sarah Finch and I'm asking for your help to take Surrey County Council to court over their recent decision to allow a massive expansion of oil drilling here at Horse Hill. I live in Redhill. I've been following and objecting to the plans for oil drilling at Horse Hill since 2012. Since then, they have gained permission for 2 vertical oil wells and a horizontal one. And then in December last year, they put in a new application for 4 more oil wells, a water reinjection well, and 20 years of commercial oil production here at Horse Hill in the Greenbelt countryside. I went along to the committee meeting and I was really shocked that none of these issues that we'd raised were discussed. They weren't raised in the report from the planning officer and they weren't raised by the councillors on the committee. In really important issues like climate change, like earthquake risk, didn't come up. When questions about earthquakes came up, the planning officer advised the committee that they didn't need to consider that, it wasn't in their remit, they could just leave that to the Oil and Gas Authority. Now, that isn't good enough. Earthquakes have caused a lot of damage and a lot of anxiety to local residents since they started here in 2018. The Oil and Gas Authority says that the earthquakes aren't connected to the drilling at Horse Hill, but that's not consensus of the scientific community. Petroleum geologists had submitted evidence to Surrey County Council saying that they believe that more drilling will cause more earthquakes. At least the committee should have been allowed to discuss this and not have it dismissed. On climate change, they completely neglected recent developments in government policy and the fact that we're now in a climate emergency, as both the government and Surrey County Council themselves have accepted. So when the vote came, the majority voted in favour of granting big expansion of oil drilling and 20 years of commercial oil production, which I think is wrong. We've spoken to lawyers, specialist environmental and planning lawyers, who have advised us that they think we have a good case to call for a judicial review. So that's what I've done. I've requested a judicial review. And now I'm asking for your help with that. Legal work is expensive. Our lawyers are doing this for a fraction of their usual fee, but we still need to raise £25,000. And I'm hoping that everyone who watches this film will feel they want to chip in whatever they can afford. A small amount, large amount, whatever you can afford is great. Together we can raise £25,000 and we can present a really good case to get this decision looked at and, we hope, overturned and get Surrey County Council to think again. Thank you for watching this film, and if you decide to give, thank you very much indeed.